Spoilers for General Hospital. As images emerge, Ava's anguish increases. Spoilers for General Hospital hint that Ava Jerome, Maura West, is now having a lot of problems. The unexpected arrival of Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, at Ava's doorway occurred when she was in her hotel room at the Metro Court. Ava's subpoena to testify in the custody dispute between Ava and Christina's father, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, infuriated Christina. Avery Corinthos, the daughter of Ava and Grace Scarola, is being sought after by both Sonny and Ava for full custody. Ava was ordered by Christina to retract the subpoena. Spoilers for General Hospital. Christina Corinthos Davis has evidence that implicates her. Ava is aware that Christina saw Sonny at the wedding reception for Brooklyn Quartermain. Amanda Setton and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, beat Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, to within an inch of his life. Christina would never want to be the cause of her father losing custody of Avery. She therefore made sure Ava knew that she would testify on behalf of Ava on whatever she knows. One time, Ava gave Morgan Corinthos, Brian Crave, placebos instead of his bipolar medication, which unintentionally caused him to pass away. She is also aware of Ava's cold-blooded murder of Connie Falconeri, Megan Ward. GH spoilers. Ava Jerome took hold of Davis, Christina Corinthos. In the middle of their heated exchange, Ava took Christina by the arm. After stumbling over John Cates, Adam Harrington, suitcase, Christina withdrew. Christina then regrettably tumbled out of the window and into the Metro Court pool, falling many stories below. Before Ava could close the curtains in fear, Tabiana Ali's character Trina Robinson noticed her from the pool. Fearfully, Ava dragged John's suitcase out of the room and replaced it with her shoes. After waiting for the police to arrive, she told a false story to Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, about how Christina had lunged at her during a fight, stumbled over her shoes, and fallen. Ava was immediately arrested on 2 counts of attempted murder by Dante after he found flaws in her account, given that Christina was more than 8 months pregnant. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny Corinthos was keeping an eye on Ava Jerome. Ava is unaware that Sonny was keeping an eye on her. Brick, Stephen A. Smith, possesses photographs that precisely document the events between Ava and Christina. This implies that Ava's claim that she didn't touch Christina will be disproven. Therefore, even though Ava claimed she didn't shove Christina, the images will paint a totally different picture from what Ava is saying to the police. The fact that the photos might demonstrate that Christina stumbled over John's backpack instead will only make matters more complicated. For the one offense that Ava didn't really commit, it appears as though she might go to prison. How do you feel? Will Ava be able to avoid going to jail? Will the images that Brick took turn up in a police file? Will Sonny attempt to handle things on his own? Spoilers for General Hospital. TJ and Molly put Christina at fault for Metro Court disaster. Spoilers for General Hospital hint that Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vagenos, and TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, have a very long road ahead of them before becoming parents, and that their journey could very well end tragically. Molly found out more than a year ago that she would probably not be able to carry the baby to term. Molly and TJ had not intended to start a family until after their jobs were somewhat more established prior to that. However, they rapidly had second thoughts after learning they were never going to be able to conceive. Spoilers for General Hospital. Molly Lansing Davis and TJ Ashford selected a surrogate. In the end, Molly and TJ chose to employ a surrogate. But when the surrogate told them she had miscarried, their first effort ended tragically. They were both upset, but they made the decision to try again nearly right away. The only drawback was that they would have to wait several months to use Molly's eggs. At that point, Molly's half-sister, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, offered to serve as both their egg donor and surrogate. Spoilers for General Hospital. TJ and Molly put Christina at fault for MetroCourt disaster. Despite the cautions of Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, Christina sincerely wanted to do this for her sister. GH Tears. Christina Corinthos Davis was appointed as a foster. Molly and TJ eventually agreed to Christina's proposition. They weren't sure at first, as Christina has a tendency to act without thoroughly considering her actions and make snap decisions. TJ was apprehensive, but they consented since Molly was thrilled to have a blood connection to the child. At first, everything went smoothly and Christina got pregnant right away. Nevertheless, the tension quickly became apparent. Once Christina started dating Blaze, also known as Allison Rogers, things got even more problematic. Jacqueline Grace Lopez. Spoilers for General Hospital. A tragedy strikes. TJ and Molly felt that Christina wasn't giving the baby or herself the attention they needed, but they were powerless. Christina, meanwhile, has become hostile toward the unborn child inside of her. But at this point, it might not matter. Following an altercation, Christina tumbled out of the MetroCourt window and into the pool several stories below. Christina is probably going to make it, but the baby's future is uncertain. Either way, Molly and TJ will undoubtedly hold Christina accountable for placing herself in risky circumstances. It's possible that Molly and Christina's sisterhood will never mend. GH Teasers. What are your thoughts? Was Christina the wrong person to serve as a surrogate? Will the infant live through Christina's fall? Are Molly and TJ able to hold Christina accountable for what transpired? Keep an eye on General Hospital, which airs on ABC during the week. You never know what will happen in Port Charles. August 5 to 9. General Hospital Spoilers Weekly Preview Video. Terrifying events, concerned family members, well-meant retaliation. Drama and mayhem are in store for the people of Port Charles, according to the latest episode of General Hospital. For the week of Monday, August 5, Friday, August 9, General Hospital updates and spoilers hint at spooky circumstances, anxious loved ones, and planned retaliation. Up next for General Hospital. Following the perilous fall of Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, TJ Ashford, Taj Bello is terrified. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn is distraught, and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, is hatching a plan for retaliation. Spoilers for General Hospital. Uncomfortable questions. Like in a flashback, a lady can be heard yelling help when Ava Jerome, Maura West, is being questioned at the PCPD. When Josh Swickard's character, Detective Harrison Chase, puts on a recorder and instructs Ava to begin at the beginning, she appears quite anxious. He tells her to tell him everything she remembers, but Scott Baldwin, her attorney, has not yet arrived. Maybe the assistance that Ava hears in the video is just her own annoyance over Scotty's tardiness. Is it her conscience reminding her that she ought to have contacted for Christina's assistance right away following the mishap? GH Spoilers. Unsettling events. Concerned, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos, asks her boyfriend, who is also the baby's father, if Christina and the child will be all right in the hospital. She ends her sentence with a right, giving off an air of skepticism. TJ becomes shaken and afraid because he is a doctor and is aware of Christina's current state of affairs, which is not good. Christina's ambulance ride to GH was met with an immediate appointment for an emergency cesarean section. It's a frightening scenario where the mother and kid are in risk due to internal bleeding and the placenta separating from the uterus. Spoilers for General Hospital. Concerned family members. TJ and Molly, along with other loved ones, seem to be waiting in a waiting area next to the hospital's surgical suite. Sonny has shown up and is supporting Alexis, who is in complete disarray. The always composed lawyer breaks out in tears as she informs TJ and Molly that Christina was in Ava's suite and she has no idea why. Molly receives a revelation, and Sunny gives her a skeptical glance. She gets up and informs their mother that she understands Christina's motivation for going to speak with Ava. GH spoilers. Trina Robinson has questions. Scott arrives. When Scott and Ava eventually go to the PCPD, they stand outside the questioning room. Scott explains it was an accident, waving his hand and making gestures. Ava will attest that it was simply a horrible accident, but she would have been better served by telling the truth at the outset rather than fabricating the scene, which would have made matters worse. Now, despite Ava's worries that no one would accept her if she spoke the truth, nobody does. Not even Tabyana Ali's Trina Robinson. In the video, the image changes to show Ava behind bars while Trina questions her directly, "Was it?" alluding to the fact that Christina's occurrence was an accident. See also, will Christina get amnesia and believe she owns the baby? Spoilers for General Hospital. Calculated vengeance. As the teaser goes on, Molly, TJ, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zimprogna, and Sam McCall, Kelly Monco, get up as Dr. Andy Park, Jonathan Oi, comes out of the surgical suite into the waiting area. While Sunny is being held by Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, who has also hurried to the hospital, Alexis and Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, are also present. The expression on Dr. Park's face suggests that the surgery may not have gone as planned, but that would be understandable given her dread, which is evident in the expressions on her loved ones. Regarding Ava, Sunny yells, "I want her to pay. The family is going to be praying for a healing." Make sure you read up on all that GH has been up to lately. For news, updates, and spoilers about General Hospital, check back here frequently. Follow us on Threads, join the discussion on our Facebook page, glance at our Twitter feed, search for updates on Instagram, follow us on Google News, or send us an email here to find out more about what's going on with your favorite soap operas and how to get in touch with us. I'll see you over there. Spoilers for General Hospital. Trina's tragic decision. Will her concerns about Ava surface in court? Reports and spoilers about General Hospital. Tabyana Ali's character Trina Robinson is teased to have to make a really difficult decision. After the almost fatal drop of Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, she will have to decide whether to trust in the innocence of her beloved boss and mentor, Ava Jerome, Maura West, or in her guilt. Spoilers for General Hospital. Trina Robinson witnessed Ava Jerome close the curtains and peer out the window. When Trina looked up and saw Ava, she realized that Christina, who was heavily pregnant, had crashed through the window and into the Metro Court pool. Ava could see that she was stunned, but she also watched her draw the curtains and tell Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, that she was beginning to have second thoughts about Ava. Although Ava had heard a lot about Trina from her coworkers at the gallery, she had never done anything to harm her or anybody else she was close to. Following their request, Trina arrived at the Port Charles Police Department and briefly paused to witness Ava being questioned by Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, behind the two-way glass. When Dante told Ava that there were many contradictions in her narrative and that she would have to address them, Ava saw her and gave her a look. GH spoilers. Trina Robinson cannot decide between being honest or loyal. Though legally everyone is assumed innocent unless proven guilty, Trina will be split between loyalty and honesty. She just doesn't want to be involved in Ava's conviction. The only things they have are witness testimony and evidence from Ava's room, because Christina is unable to speak for herself and tell anyone that Ava did not throw her out the window. But Trina finds it incredibly bothersome that frightening expression on Ava's face in the PCPD interview room. It's as if she wanted her to lie on her behalf if she did push Christina. Then she learns that Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, who wants to know if she witnessed anything following Christina's fall, would be the one taking her statement. Trina is well aware that making a statement could lead to her being asked to testify in court on behalf of the prosecution, so it's a tough choice. Spoilers for General Hospital. The whole truth, nothing but the truth in the truth. Trina is haunted by Ova's ominous glances from the other side of the two-way glass in the PCPD questioning room. She is aware that she will be required to swear in court to speak the complete truth and nothing but the truth. Trina is unsure if she has the capacity to lie in such circumstances, especially since she will have to swear and place her hand on a Bible. If her mentor and boss are guilty, Trina doesn't want to help put them behind bars, but if she isn't, she also doesn't want her to skate. At this point, she begins to doubt her innocence after the look she gave her through the glass, so she chooses to remain composed and tell what she observed.